Hello, and welcome back to Commander Useless, the Useless Commander. Hello, Ionic. Nice to see you. You're right on time, aren't you? How did you get here so fast? What have you done to the real Ionic? Liar. No, I get it. Thanks for waiting. Hope it didn't wait too long. Then again, I'm pretty sure I started at 8, so we'll see. So for fun, I got my voice changer back. I don't know. I used it on my laptop quite a bit. Well, I say quite a bit. It was like once every now and again. And I realized something when I was messing around with it. After playing Space Quest 4. My voice with the voice changer sounds like extremely similar to Sludge Vohall. I don't know why. Here, let me show you what I mean.
Surprised to see me, Roger? That's right. I have control of your son.
See what I mean? Sounds like that final part. I don't know if you were there to see the final part. I don't remember. But when you have that final little, like, fight, finger quote, and he has your son's body, he sounds a lot like that, unless I'm crazy. Roger, well, go! I'll play it back for you if you want. You can see how closely it resembles it. Anyways. It's been a bit of a weird day for me today. Kind of an annoying night, followed by a kind of heavy morning. Let's see if we can, you know, enjoy the relaxing evening. Yeah, it's both voices. I think that's how they did it in Space Quest as well. It's also how I did the darkening voice in Corpse Party. I kind of like it. It sounds like kind of possessed, you know, like, oh no, I've been possessed by a ghost. I guess it didn't sound very... I guess it doesn't sound very reliable. Could be a fun thing to mess around with if I decide to do Fatal Frame at some point. Let's see here. What kind of music do we have? I'm feeling kind of D-non, but meh. Get Backers pretty good. Get Backers. Be loud. Turn that down slightly. There we go. Did I not announce that I'm live? I guess I forgot. Everyone, I am live. Woohoo! I didn't think I had to do that, but currently it's just you, me, and Nightbot, so maybe I do have to do that. I love this song, though. It's good. Ah, good times. I assume you, like, pay for that, because they wanted... like, apparently there's a limit to how many you can do for free. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but it looks like you're spending your money correctly. Like, you know, anime waifu figurines, AI image generators. Ah, so you downloaded it. I was wondering about that. Like, why do they require you to pay for them being generated on the internet, but then you can just download the software and do it for free? Maybe it's because the server hosting costs money or something? I don't know. I have anime waifu figurines, yeah? I don't. That makes me jealous. I think the problem is I don't think I could, like, with a straight face, have figurines like that on my desk. Still living at home. It's like, oh, useless, you're 33 years old, and you have these things on your desk. Is there something you want to tell us? Nope. Not at all. I'm a perfectly normal human being, mother. Father. Man, I can't wait to move out and move in with my girlfriend / fiance. Yes, we're using some pieces of the internet to generate the images when using these online services, so it's paid. That doesn't make any sense! Yeah, actually that makes sense. Oh boy, I might have a story to tell ya. I'm contemplating if I want to or not. Just move to Japan, it'll be fine. We've talked about that. It is, like, a possibility. But, I can't, like, with a clear conscience, leave everything behind here. Because when it comes to family, I am one of the only ones who actually give a shit anymore. And I would feel pretty bad leaving behind my poor old parents to their own. They don't need me per se, but I kinda feel like they do. Just see what happens if I don't cook for a couple of days. It's terrible. Or do the laundry, or the dishes. It's mostly because we live in this house, right? If we lived in an apartment, it'd be easier. Long story short, I was living with my mom when I bought those figurines a year ago or so. Right. Did you ask questions? Now, Bosmus, I think you need a girlfriend. I legit think about moving back to Hokkaido at times. Rent would be like $300 US. Yeah. There's a few good, like, places to live. It's very complicated. Yeah, I imagine so. Of course, I would live with my fiance, so it would be free until I get a job. Not sure what kind of job I would have in Japan. Probably like English teacher or something. Can you imagine me as an English teacher? Shudder. Even in Bitchu. Bitchu sounds like a Japanese person who's not very well versed in English trying to say bitch. Although I think that would come out as like bitchy. Teach Jim to speak all the wrong ways. Well, I'm not American, so I'm not sure if I can do that. And there's the line over the U, but I can't be arsed. I want to visit Japan someday. Wiped here. That's okay. I'll swing by Finland. You can come with me. It won't be awkward at all, since we've never met. We'll just sit in the plane together. I'll be like, so, you like Pokemon cards? Anyways, it's been like almost 10 minutes here, so let me properly set up the game window. Good evening, blah blah. Let's see here. Let's capture the correct window. I'm not sure if this will work without me booting the game up, but this might look very familiar to some of you, this particular window. Let's see. Oh boy, you know a window it started in when I wanted to load up a new ISO? Flipping Clock Tower 2. Thanks. No, let's never play that again. This one. Working correctly? Let's see. Oh, I don't know how loud it is. I'm gonna mute it real quick. Still black screen. Hello? Oh, yeah, it's the wrong window. Let's see here. Let's try that. Okay, I don't think this is too loud. Let's see. I can turn it down slightly. Although, I think it's fine. It might be a little loud? No, it's okay. It'll be fine. Wait, you don't like Pokemon cards? What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, this music's kind of slapping. Resonance. Oh no. Fusion. Dragon Ball Z. Selection. Magic the Gathering. More like Looser Town. Conception. I just alienated like every viewer. So you wouldn't believe this unless you play this, but this is a Squaresoft RPG. Evolution. You're right, Jason. They're not poor enough for me. I like poor card games. Liberation. Do I have explosions in this intro? And before I knew how to speak English, my brother just told me what the cards did. The worst foe lies within the self. Parasite Eve. Yes, this is an RPG. Press the start button. Die. I pushed the start button and the game stopped. And then I got followed by Chow Jun Fat Fan. Hi. Why did my game crash? Do you know anything about this, Chow? Did you do this? Okay, it paused it when I hit start. That's weird. Why did it do that? Try that again. Yeah, when I hit start, it closes it. I think that might be Steam. Steam is probably being controlled by the controller right now. Let's see. Yeah, now it works fine. Is it still visible? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, thanks so much for joining, Chow. Sorry about that. That was weird. Tutorial. Clean your disk, lol. Yeah, I would. Oh boy. I don't think I need any of this, but we might as well go through it for the content. Field screen. Move the character. Select the message. Menu screen. Select an item, weapon, or armor. Move the character. In the battle screen. Yeah, D-pad is D-pad. Pause to restart. Yeah. Open the menu. Talk to characters. Blah, blah, blah. Execute. Okay, so this is the accept button. Skip a command. Okay. Seems kind of pointless. And run and cancel button. Okay. Standard stuff. You know, I could navigate the menus to this point, so I'm pretty sure I didn't need that. Oh, and with a DualShock controller, you use a similar setup. About icons. Okay. Yep. Displays Parasite Energy, PE, usable at your current level. Select a PE with the directional button or left stick to use it. I like what they call it just the left stick. PE in gray indicates the PE gauge is insufficient or PE cannot be used at that location. Weapon icon, yep. Armor, yep. Okay, it's pretty standard stuff. I think I got this. System icon, yep. Yep. Tune up. Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and add effects to your weapon and or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, their equipment will disappear. Okay. Sir, user PE. My personal experience? My what? Personal education. The number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots on that equipment. Okay. When you gain a level, you get bonus points. Yay! 1 bonus point counts as 1 point. Okay. How do I save? You can save the game data by using the phones in the game. Okay. Oh, that was easy. All right, I don't think I need all of that, but now I got the general gist of what this is. I have actually modded this CD with a font mod, so it is more of a classic, like typical Squaresoft RPG font. It's a little bit easier to read. Thank you for advertising my cooking channel with exactly 1 video in it still. She could use a good wash, couldn't she? She's kind of bleeding blood. Crying blood. And nothing new yet, sorry. I haven't really taken the time to record something. I'm not sure what I want to do next either. Still thinking if I should just do fish cakes, but we haven't bought any fish in a while. Is it Christmas? Merry Christmas, 1997. Boil the water. That's not a good tutorial. I don't know how to boil water. Graphics. I love characters' deadpan look in old games like this. Parasite ROM hack version something or another. Green Goblin. Press X to continue. This is the new font. It's a bit easier to read, like I said. We made it! Just in time. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Ugh. Not the opera. I want to go see Oprah. Name. Aya Bree. Or perhaps it's Aya Bria? I don't know. Aya Bree. Age, 25. Occupation, New York Police Department officer. That's fine. Yes. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. Yeah, because riding a car is a lot of fun. Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? Oh, it's one of those guys. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. Oh dear. It's lighten up. We're gonna have a great time. You'll see. Yeah, good luck with that. I'll see you later. Damn it. Hey there. Please take your seats. The show's about to start. Enjoy the show. Leaving! Damn, I can't run away. And every time I interact, she, like, stops. Nice, okay. Come on, we better go inside. Even using the left stick, as they call it, it's still, like, the 8 cardinal directions. It's not smooth at all. Alright. Yeah, that fuzzy background, this is what happens when you emulate things at a higher resolution than the PlayStation native, when they had, like, these pre-rendered backgrounds. Yeah, there. I wanna explore. No. I don't want this anymore. Anything in the trash? No. How about this trash? I don't even know if it is trash. It's hard to tell. Damn. Okay, fine. I'll go in. I like how his animation reset. I'm sorry, am I blocking your path? Is your AI broken now? Let's get to our seats. They've already started the first act. Already? Oh yeah, I got in the way so he didn't stop by the door. Nice. Alright. I broke his pathfinding. It's like an early RPG Maker game. Oh. Yes, beautiful. I guess we start with the Final Fantasy VI opera. I don't know. Oh dear. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. Now. I forbid it! You know well what will happen to you if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after all the deaths. She is evil! Guard, grab her! And burn her at the stake! Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask that you take my life along with hers. Edward, you're such a spoony bard. Great. Where have I heard this voice before? I feel like they've used this in several of their games. Oh boy, CG. Wow, her mouth stretches way too much. Hello? Oh no! Yeah, that's usually what happens when I go to some, like, event. This is normal. It's Tuesday. Suddenly the Elder Scrolls Online, pretty much. Fantissimo! Jesus! I don't wanna... Oh my god, Go! Get out of here! Now! Useless. Well, good thing I took my gun with me in my, like, night out. Ah, the fire really disappeared quickly, too. Not bad. We are level 1. 3 experience for the next level. We're currently equipped with an M84F pistol, a N vest. So she's also wearing, like, a bulletproof vest under all that, somehow. Very impressive. Yeah, that's a weird noise. We should probably take care of this, though. I don't know why, but, you know, RPG hero. Are you floating in midair? I don't think that's normal. Freeze! New York Police Department! NYPD! You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Combat! Nice try. What's happening? My body, it's getting hot. Oh, just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? You suck. Game's easy. Running low on bullets here. Our bodies are communicating with each other. Gross. I'm communicating through my favorite medium, bullets. What? Communicating what? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you will become like me. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve? I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What? Oh no, flashbang. Hello, Warpath. Sorry, doing my usual dramatic reading. What? What is this? What was that? Swoosh. Wait! Where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. Are you kidding? Dramatic reading is top-notch content. Yeah, right. Remember this game being super trippy. It kinda sorta makes sense. I've never finished this game, but I played it before. I got stuck like an hour in and I got tired of it. But I thought, hey, if I gotta finish this game, might as well do it on stream. Medicine! Good thing, I'm pretty hurt. Lol. Oh, it just loops around. I feel like the first time I played this, I missed a lot of loot. So I'm gonna try and explore a bit better this time. I know she's down there. Such a Silent Hill thing. Put a hole in there. Sounds like my backup's arrived. Forget it! Let's go talk to my backup. I don't think my friend and I finished it either. I forget why, though. You guys kind of save me. I think if you go back and talk to your backup, you get bullets or something like that. Ah yeah, you need to move faster. We're having this kind of problem again. Well, this guy didn't make it out. I did this man. These. Hey, back up. Wait, I'm a cop. I'm with the NYPD. What? Hold on, I'm going to take out my badge. Don't shoot. I wonder where she carried that badge and pistol. Why did she go armed to the opera anyway? Opera. I wonder if it's that thing called spontaneous combustion. Who knows, huh? You think we'll be on TV? I hope this becomes a TV movie or something. Let me patch you up. I'm not hurt. Thanks. Man, you you have a belly. Hey, I've got the same gun. I've got bullets for that if you want. Thanks. Hey, I've got bullets. Hey, I've got bullets. Hey, I've got bullets. Hey, I've got bullets. Really? Sorry, but I'm out. I can't give you the ones I have in my own gun. I feel like I just robbed that poor man. Why were you carrying that many clips anyway? Sorry, magazines. Hey, why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I want to know. Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them. Probably won't make it. You raided the armory before going in? Apparently. See, I played Police Quest Police Quest 2. I know that you only have like 2 magazines on you. You think you have any bullets beyond those loaded in his gun too, right? Nah, he's fine. Maybe that's what his belly is. He just stores all of his bullets in like a stomach pouch. Not like in his stomach, but like on his stomach. You know, like one of those like fake pregnancy bellies you wear, but it's full of ammo. I can see it happening. That's his backstory now. Alright, anyways. Let's hop on down. Hooray! Hope he gets a spin-off game now. Yeah. The Ammo Man. Hello, little me. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Like Commander Shepard. Yeah, but in Police Quest you don't play the overweight cop. I don't know. Buns doesn't look too fit in the first game. That girl! It couldn't be. Let's see. There are iron rings on the side. I can use them to climb. Really? That'd be really impressive. Okay, I can't go back any further. Interesting that it gives you the choice, though. I just saw a little girl go, it's like, nope, I'm out of here. I didn't sign up for this. It's locked, alright. How about you? You're also locked. Hooray. How about you? It's also locked. Rat! Why does it sound like a bear? Oh no, it's got the Ouroboros. If you're squeamish, you might want to look away now. All right then. Oh no, you don't. Nice try, loser. I'm a cop, you idiot. I got a whole... Wow, more ammo. I got a whole experience point. Jesus! Did Eve do that to the rat? What's going on here? Shove. I bet there's not... I hope there's not a clown in here somewhere. Lockers. Nothing. 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 Oh, never mind. Medicine. Gotta try the last one. Sounds like Eve needs to be read with more skepticism. No. Ooh, erg. That's my dramatic reading for this man. How you doing, buddy? You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. Melissa. She's a monster. Don't try to talk now. Melissa? Melissa? You mean the main actress? She probably got to Susan, too. You'll have to stop her. No. Please, wake up. Hang in there. ... Dramatic. Alright. Well, you know, RPG hero. We've seen lots of tragedy. I'll get over it. I love when I try and interact with things. She's like, starts walking again. Alright. Please don't be a clown in here. Die, clown! Oh, here, take it. Take everything. It's all in the counter. Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. Smell you later, Red. Man, couldn't you at least escape safely? Let's open some more lockers. This parasite has gotten it all wrong. If you want to succeed as a pet, you need to become more cute, not an ugly mess. True that. Parasites don't know any better, though. Ammo. Great, okay. I do like that the mirror is functioning. That's pretty neat. Is he out here dying? Uh-oh. That means it's a battle. 2 rats! Oh no! Oh no, you don't. I have heal. That's really interesting. Level up! Nice. Whoa, way more ammo. I have so much ammo. You know, this music is kind of neat. I like it. Locked. It's locked. Oh, is there ammo in a clown's dressing room? Why wasn't there ammo in the clown's dressing room? Or wouldn't there be? Hello. Oop, sorry about that. Yeah, phone. I can save here. I can navigate around the level. I better notify the department about what's happened here. Will you save your progress? Absolutely. There we go. I noticed I didn't get health back when I leveled up. Interesting. Medicine. I can drop an item in there? Interesting. I guess if you're full, you can go back to an open chest and drop your stuff. Weird. What's this key? Dressing room key. Alright. So yeah, this is a very rare instance of what they call a horror RPG. No, this seems fine. I never watched the Joker movie. I don't really watch movies that much. A diary? November 3, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I need to have a sip here. I got some iced tea to get me through the evening. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. November 17, Monday. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21st, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I better take some more medicine. November 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die, I just want to get through the show. December 10, Wednesday. Wednesday? Wow, Wednesday. I tend to read things very literally. I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I better take a lot of medication tonight. That's not how meds work. December 11, Thursday. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. It's because of one of the parts so bad? God, forgive me. No, feelings don't work that way. December 17, Wednesday. It looks like I'll be the lead. I better take more medication and work it. December 23, Tuesday. Opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this. I better take more medication. For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key. The rehearsal room key. Why would there be a huge crowd at a show on Christmas Eve? In Japan? They don't celebrate Christmas the same way we do. It's much more of a social event than it is here, so it would make sense for them to celebrate it outdoors there. Not so much in New York City. But that's your explanation. But it was made in Japan, this game, you see. It's kind of like how they did with Ace Attorney, which is definitely taking place in Japan, but they pretend like it takes place in America. But even though there's lots of Japanese themes in it, like, I think... I forget what one of the characters really like to eat, but they translate it into burgers, even though it's something completely different. Some Japanese food. How you doing, bird? I'm just rifling through your stuff. Don't mind me. More ammo. Why's there so much ammo? Merry Christmas! Goodbye! Thanks, bird. Oh god! Goodbye indeed. No! Die, bird! Damn, I got hit. Lame. Man, I had baked potato today. It's been like months since I last had a baked potato. It was really good. I made a nice tuna salad for it, as well as a fresh salad with lettuce, onion, cucumber, tomato. Delicious. Judging from the amount of ammo everywhere, this game must be set in the USA. Well, we are in New York, supposedly. There's the clown. He didn't make it very far. We actually have a lot of gun violence in Sweden nowadays, and it makes me sad because it's 9 times out of 10 just like gang violence. We have, like, I don't know what happened exactly, but we have some weird What did I find? Oh, okay. We have some weird, like... At some point during immigration, we had some, like, gang leaders come over. That's odd. This wall looks like it's about to crumble. And, they basically hire, like, 12 to 15-year-old immigrant kids to do their dirty work, and they provide them with guns. Somehow. I don't know how they get those. And that's how we have gang violence here now. It's quite sad. Oh, cool. New armor. It's better in every way. And it has a mod slot, too. Cool. I would prefer the sword or the axe, but I'll take it. Why was that room bricked off? That makes no sense. Why would there be armor in there? That makes even less sense. Well, it's there. As I mentioned briefly on Discord, and I know I'm not going to talk too much politics, but we had a general elections here. Well, actually, the elections is in 2 days. We voted early a few days ago, a couple of days ago. Which I mean yesterday. Well, what is wrong with my sense of time anyway? And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like politics all over the world is getting kind of nuts right now. It's just a bunch of, like... How do you say in English? You're just trying to, like... talk trash about the opposition. That's pretty much how politics are now. It's difficult to vote, that's all I want to say. My choices were like, vote for some weird extremist party, or vote for something that has absolutely, like, no way of getting any power in the parliament. Ow. Dang it, I've shot outside my range. That's way less damage if you shoot outside of your weapon range. Level 3. Wow. You find so much ammo and stuff. Same happens here in the larger cities, kids running around with automatic weapons. Automatic weapons. I think there even was a grenade launcher strike. Wow, a few years ago. That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Most of all, honestly, I feel bad for the kids who have to go through that shit. I mean, I've always been terrified of guns. Because, like, for me, it's so much more than just like, oh, it's a gun. No, it's like a tool designed for murder. It's literally designed to kill something else or another creature. It doesn't sit well with me. It's that clown from the dressing room. Good. Got what he deserved. Clown. But jokes aside, it's rough. I can't even imagine being like 15 years old and being coerced into killing someone else. Horrible. Hey, this fight looks familiar. Oh, damn. A bird. There we are. You get so much ammo, it's ridiculous. Being through mandatory military service, guns are scary. Yeah, guns are scary. I can get that if you fire one regularly and go to practice and whatnot, you might feel a sense of, like, power. But at the same time, like, I don't want that kind of power, you know? Guns are scary, lol. Yeah, well, I think so. I honestly do. One time we had training with real grenades, that was so unnerving. Yeah, I would not. Like, I couldn't. Explosives and guns are definitely not on my list of fun things to hang around or use. But I feel like guns have been like really like devalued or whatever. Like it's less, we get desensitized because of how much they're like in video games and movies nowadays. It's just a gun, you know? Yeah, 3 weeks of training before they gave me a real one. I don't blame you. Alright, so let's talk, Eve. Or Suzanne, or whatever your name is. Melissa. But talk, I mean, I'm gonna shoot you now. I'm Melissa. No! I am Eve. I'm getting hot. No! Hi, PKCG. Oh, how do you pronounce this? Nucleic domination has finally come to an end once and for all. What? No, the piano. The true tragedy. I always like guns in science fiction movies and games though, because they're I don't treat them as real weapons because it's fiction, right? In that sense, I can find like weapons in say like Dead Space. I can find those really cool because they don't actually exist. Some of them are versions of weapons that could exist, of course, but it's still it's easier for me to just kind of put that aside, you know, from reality. Once again, the day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. You know what's better than mitochondria? Midichlorians. I'm a Jedi. Had a kebab today and I'm dying on a couch now. I love kebab. Nice shooting there, lady. What else you got? Oop. Ow. You rude. Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you! There's some weird emphasis in the words here. Like, what are you saying? I get that, but like, I don't understand you! It's a weird way to put that flourish. I had all-American burger for breakfast. Breakfast? What? Where is this? Is that a little girl I saw? No, it's... Hello, I'm Dr. Feelgood. I like to look so dumb with the dress wrapped around just one. Don't worry, it's not our actual, like, look for the game. It's just because we're at the opera. That doctor! Wait! Yes, useless. It's almost noon here. Yeah, but like hamburger for breakfast. Why? I had toast with boiled eggs, a cup of tea, and orange juice. So boring, I know. Another hole. This lady has to stop burning holes. Forget it. I ain't jumping down there. Smells like sewage. I guess there's nowhere else to go, though. Can't you have leftovers for lunch, my man? Oh, I shouldn't question. I have really weird lunches sometimes. What's in the all-American burger? That's a good question. Perfect excuse, Jason. Well, at least they're on your side. But I had peppers, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Great breakfast burger. That sounds a bit much for breakfast for me. Then again, my lunch today consisted of me mixing beaten eggs with a grated potato, and I kind of put that in a pan like a pancake, and I put in, like, we had some leftover uncooked, well, it's smoked, but uncooked smoked sausage. So I just roll that up in this like potato omelet. That was my lunch. That was pretty good. This is like interesting camera angle. Rats! It's hoping for a critical. Ow. Oh, they do like no damage. Looks like they have a melee attack too. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, peppers, bacon with barbecue sauce, jalapenos on the side. It's pretty heavy even for dinner. And you have that for breakfast? I think you're gonna need to rest in an inn, Jason. Ah, no one will get that. Parasite powers have evolved Scan. Analyzes enemies' HP and weaknesses. Cool. And lots of my ammo. I mean, the lettuce, tomato, pickles part sounds nice. And peppers. I don't know if I said peppers. I don't trust this. I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry for this, but I feel like I should have explored backwards first. I'm not sure if I did explore backwards properly. So we're gonna try it now. Out of the way. Yeah, it's a pretty nice burger, but I don't know about any point in the day. You guys need better eating habits. Like my fiance sends me pictures of her dinner today, and it was just like, I guess there's something back here. It was just like KFC, the fried chicken, and some kind of, she called it cookie? I'm not sure what it was that you also get from KFC. It was like, it looked like a scone or scones, whatever they're called, a scone. I'd like a deep fried scone. Very strange. Kill this one, because this one hasn't attacked yet. How do you end with a leftover burger? Well, it sounds pretty massive. That's probably how. Anyways, my point is my fiance needs better eating habits. Like no rice, no potato, no salad, no nothing, no sauce. Just literally just the fried chicken and the weird cookie thing. Oh no, it's the healthy eating habits police. I mean, yeah, everyone should eat a little bit healthy at least. Do you disagree with this? Oh, damn it. It's kind of silly for a man who keeps telling us to hydrate, not to want to eat healthy. Don't you think so, Ianek? Ianek! How do we spend those bonus points anyway? She can eat whatever she wants. Yeah, but she was also told by a doctor that she's about to get fatty liver, so no. No, she can't. You guys need better eating habits. Hey, we have a melee weapon I just saw. We have 2 inventory slots, 3 left. Okay. What do doctors know? More than you! And me! I can't take you guys anywhere. Wow, this is a significant improvement. Also fires 3 bullets instead of 1, or 2 rather. Nice. I would eat the whole thing even if I had to die on a couch for the rest of the day. Kind of how I did with my kebab today. You guys are useless. Your body knows what it needs. Yeah, and it's not to eat shit like that all the time. In parentheses, yeah, you should probably eating healthier, jokes aside. Yeah, no joke. It's okay. When we live together, I'll be able to cook pretty healthy food for every day. I'll be fine. Oh god. Oh! I should be better at video games. Whoops, what did I do? Need some more saturated fats. Yeah, like olive oil. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk trash about my fiance when she's not here. She will kill me. She has made many threats about set of scissors and my crown jewels, so I gotta be careful. You're the little girl I saw at the theater. Are you lost? She watched your VODs? No, thankfully. But I tell her she could join in sometime. Wait, little girl, don't go. I saw that chest from up above. I'm gonna go get it. I hacked up a cauliflower and some potatoes and onions. Tossed it all in the oven with some olive oil and presto, dinner. What about salt? Pepper? I mean, if you use salt and pepper, at least I'll accept it. It's still a lot healthier than some food. What is this? Oh, nice. Let her know that I rent my services if she doesn't want to fly to Sweden. What are your services exactly? I'm also a little skeptical about leaving my fiance with you. Oh, so I replaced the item, but I can't pick up the item I placed in there. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, anyways. I don't trust you, Jason. I hate food talks. Yeah, well. Get dabbed on. Maybe you should eat one of your anime figurines. A little salt and some mushroom cream sauce. Hey, this sounds pretty nice, actually. Don't lick me. Don't do it. Ow, I don't think I can actually avoid that. I don't own any anime figurines, what the fuck? Yes, you do. I saw it. Useless, how could you kill frogs? They're not frogs, man. They're mutated abominations. They're not my kin. I found a cheap butter chicken recipe that I'm going to make tonight. There's a switch and an emergency phone. I'll use the phone. Why is there an emergency phone down here? That's weird. You saw it where? The picture you posted of your room. With the anime figurines in it. As well as everything else that you have collected. How the hell did Eve get to the other side? Oh, she's a monster. The gate's completely locked. That was non-posthumous. No, it was Ionic. Don't spin the truth. It was me, you useless. No, it was Ionic. Don't take this from me. Don't take this victory from me. Eve. All right, I made a mistake. My bad. Hold it right there, criminal scum. My body's getting hot again. Aya is ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they just burn, right? I got dabbed on pretty hard. Suddenly I regret actually activating the chat. Everyone else but you. You are... Everybody dab now. Wah, 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 wah. Tell me, Eve, why? Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out. Eventually. Ho 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 ho. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm going to give you some time. Some time to think, and some time to evolve. And the day shall arrive when you will awaken. Okay, I'm gonna go home now, bye. I'm gonna glide in the sewer. I need more tea too. Iced tea. Useless is his jealous of anime figurines. Yeah, I actually said that earlier, didn't I? Like at the start of the stream. I'm jealous. Oh, here comes the real boss. Hey, look, everyone, it's ELX mom. Lol. I'm funny. Alright. Sorry, let's do this. There are 2 targets. Are there? Your mom is funny. Oh, Yeti with the banger. How you doing, sir? Oh, ow. Ow. That's no good. Whoop. Damn it. I'm bad at avoiding that. How do I cancel? There we go. Oh. Commander, use hello at Closet Yeti. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, God. I'm getting dabbed on by this boss, too. Just getting close to hurts. Okay. I should probably use scan. Can I get a dragon weapon? HP question mark. Sensitive to heat. I'm also sensitive to heat, so I understand this boss pretty well. One shot? Oh, it's dead. Okay. Monster Hater came a long way, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. We just switched camera angle, I guess. Well, while we're here, might as well scan the main body. I assume it's about the same, though. Maybe the tail died, finger quotes. Maybe that's what happened. There seems to only be one target. Oh, he's Godzilla. Yeah, I can't target the tail anymore. So he's sensitive to heat, but he also has a fire breath. Go figure, I guess. Ow. His tail was the biggest problem, and now that it's gone, he's actually not that bad anymore. You just unload my gun. There we go. Annihilated. Parasite powers have evolved slow. Slows enemy AT recharge. Nice. And we found a Kevlar vest. Cool. When I will awaken? Just tell me what you want, Eve! Collectible stuff like that is always expensive, yeah. I thought the PE bar was for PA. For photon art. I was waiting for your big move. Yeah, man. We're live in front of Carnage Hall, which has become a scene of complete chaos. Miss, you're the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? Oh, God. Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. Oh, hey. You're that guy from Police Knots, right? Eddie or whatever. Forget his name. You want to help me out here, sir? This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Oh! Are you crazy? Jim, did you get that on tape? Scram, buddy. Daniel. Sorry I'm late, Aya. I guess whenever, like, everyone in Japan, they loved, like, Lethal Weapon, so now every RPG, every game they make with, like, a police officer in New York or a police officer in the US, they always have this, like, big burly black guy as like a partner. What a flank! That was my Yeti voice. Was it good? You're driving a little faster, Daniel. Daniel? Aya, you okay? That was really something that happened back there. Yeah. Oh, but my date. I heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Sorry, your date didn't go well. I just don't like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Yeah, but of all places, the opera? That's the story. Ha! So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now? Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know. Just caught my eye. Don't tell me you were onto this case. So you finally got some cop instinct in you, huh? Just leave me alone. Instinct? Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. Please look at the road, Daniel. Daniel! He's driving at like 600 miles per hour, too. He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh? I love the way you talk, Daniel. Also, your nose is facing in and out of existence. That's pretty awesome. Mitochondria? Mitochondria? Symbiosis? When was I in the hospital? Hey, Aya! You looking at the road? Because I'm not. You asleep? Oh well, her eyes are wide open. Don't blame ya, after what you've been through tonight. Let's go faster. Good thing they were going straight, I guess. So this is the introduction to Parasite Eve. A kind of weird game. It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for us all. I played the next mission over, but I don't remember much. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror. But... it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. So she goes on a date, puts on a gala dress, and then hides a pistol and badge somewhere? Yeah. Do you remember that story I had with the nudist beach guy who just pulled a pistol out of nowhere, just conjured it out of thin air? I think it's similar to that. Day 2. Fusion. This game is 2 discs, but it's only 6 days. I'm not sure how long it is. I don't think it's too long, he said wisely, knowing that it's probably wrong. There we go. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. The reason they're kind of jumpy and shaky, I believe, has to do with how they animate the model itself. Because there was a time in 3D gaming when they didn't manipulate bone structures to smoothly move the joints or the models around. Instead, the polygons are like repositioned every like frame, kind of like how they did in Clock Tower, right? And it also depends on like how they actually like present them in the in-game engine. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. Just got no relatives. But I mean static models, like in the city just before. That's because, you know, when the camera zooms around, there's something with like how it's drawn in the world. It could be that it's just like a small space, you know, like the pixel is actually like such a small resolution, so it like jumps, kinda, when it moves between the pixels it's drawn on. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. Just trying to guess. No close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. Well, that's convenient. Hello, Nix. Quite the name you got there. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Which is spontaneous. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? No, one of those DSP things. Aerodome face. That's the best way to describe it for now. It would have been noticeable in CRT monitor / TV. Probably not as much. Though I remember it actually happening in Final Fantasy X as well. Which was a source of complaint from my brother who played it, even though I love Final Fantasy X. I think it's a great game. But they did have that kind of weird jumpy jankiness. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I was the only witness so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. Baker. Whoa, hey Baker. Your head looks like a potato. I read your report. Still, hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. Oh yeah? You've got too much to carry around. Leave something here. I'll keep it in weapons storage. Oh yeah? You're carrying too much, you dumb broad. Put something away. I don't need my old pistol. Discard! I don't need my old vest. I haven't equipped this one yet, so I'm not sure if it's better or not. I'll keep my club. It's probably useful, right? Mod permit. Baker, I'd just like to let you know, I hate your guts. Come back later. Fine, I will. These sexy pre-rendered backgrounds, though. Those were the good old days. I guess I'll just leave this way. Might also be an artifact of resolution upscaling by the emulator. Actually, no. The games were just like that. It might look a little smoother when it's pixelized, but same thing. Oop. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. Yeah, we already talked about this. Hey. Yep, same thing. Good old type of monitors and computers. Probably playing Doom on these computers, am I right? You know, that's not a door apparently. Oh, there we go. That police officer over there is very skinny. Oh, hey boys, don't mind me. Ah yeah, you better put on your vest too. Can't be too careful. Thanks for reminding me. it's overall better. I'm just gonna put this one on. At last, it's mine! Okay, weirdo. Why can those computers run on Crisis? Probably not. Whoa. High defense and strong against SA. It's strong against essays? Okay. Our inventory is full. Damn it! There we go. Oh, good. Just what the doctor ordered. My inventory is so full of junk. What was that new armor like? It's strong against special attacks, I get it. What's that auto thing? I don't know. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. I knew that. I was just testing you. I do like this. The game has pretty interesting music. Hey. Wow, you look... yeah. Wayne. Hey there, good looking. Got the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That baldy? Who knows? What it'll be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Yes, and yes. Wayne! Yes, sir! Here comes Irving, apparently. Or Irving from Final Fantasy VIII. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Damn! Get your ass back to weapon storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, okay. Sheesh. Slap him. I like how Wayne is, or not Wayne, I like how Torres is no bullshit. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. As long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. That's kind of a backwards logic, but I see what you're trying to say. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook, because I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wait! Take some of her things and put them in the storage. I'm sworn to carry your burdens. You have something to say, officer? No, sir! You want to leave something here? Yeah, I got way too many items. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Or this. Yeah. Sorry about that, Taurus. She could have picked a little longer jacket, though, couldn't she? Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. Whoa. That's pretty good. Thanks. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? I guess this thing? Add slot. I mean, it is way better. But why? Well, whatever, I guess. Alright, let's wait here. All set. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Psst. Don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. That sounded dirty. You can rearrange equipment parameters and add effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. Okay. Show me. Using the tool item? Oh yeah, we read this in the tutorial already. Got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know. Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? What are you talking about? You got no junk with you right now. No. Do I have a tool? Excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. I think it's like cat hair or something? Hang on. I think that's better. This game needs co-op? Every game needs co-op, let's be honest. My inventory is kind of a mess. Can I sort? No, manual sort, huh? Oof. Huh. I guess I can put away the vest. I'm gonna keep my handgun with me, though. I feel like that might be a good idea. Store equipment. Does the club get modded at all? I think so, but you can also get better clubs, if I remember right. Oops. What you have here? Medicine. What you have here? Tool. How do I use tool? Oh. You know, I bet I could take that and mod it on my rifle. Wait, it already has one. Wait. Oh, these values. I guess that's the point. If I take this apart, I can tune up my M1 with the added +4 attack and +1 bullet. Which sounds good, although it looks like the tool itself will be discarded. Or I could move this thing. I could change its rate of fire. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll try it. Why the hell not? Yeah. Useful. Alright. And I assume the tool is gone now? Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Pardon me, gotta do some Resident Evil 4 inventory management. There we go. Okay. Am I actually properly equipped? No. There we go. I wonder if they have a firing range. Oh, dogs! Yay! Why do they live in this trashy basement, though? That's not nice. I wish I could give her a nice Christmas dinner. Talking about me? Are we the only, like, female cop? Almost. Puppy! Oh, it's adorable. Look for games like Resident Evil that's co-op. Recommend a list: Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War. What? Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess Gears of War, kinda, sorta. Oh, can't go into the weapons department. I guess that game has guns, so do these, yeah. I did a really long search like that once. That's when I came up with Obscure 1 and 2, and, well, we know how well Obscure 2 went. Dead Space 3... yeah, Obscure 1 was pretty good. Hello, little man. Hey there. You lost? Ah. Ben! Ben! Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets. Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for... Fine! Ben! Don't run into the weapons department. Okay, that's better. Big fan of games like this? They just never co-op. Yeah, I know, right? Guess every kid needs a mother. It's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Oh. Dot, dot, dot. Another exit? Hang on, let's see what's over here. It's that conversation I had with you earlier, Yeti, about turn-based games. I think games like this, even though this one's a bit obscure and kind of weird, but games with this kind of turn-based style, I like it. It makes sense to me. Actually, the combat system in this game is awfully reminiscent of how Dragon Quest does it nowadays. I really miss Dragon Quest X. I should play that at some point again. Good old Dragon Quest. What is this place? The jail? Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed past here. Fine. I guess I'm not authorized. The second game in this series is actually really, really good. And that game would be fantastic with co-op too. Alas, it doesn't have it. Did you let that kid in, my dude? Can I talk to you? I want to talk to you. I guess I can't. Alright, fine. Dragon Quest X is JP only, right? Yeah, it's not even, like, partially translated. I haven't checked recently, but I don't think there's any fan translation yet, because they update the game all the dang time, and every time they do, they gotta re-translate it somehow. So I can go to Carnage Hall. This music is so Shadowrun, what the hell? Dragon Quest X was really good, though. Hey, friends. I have my gun out. The wrong gun, I might add. That is not an M16, or M1, rather. I tell y'all, my holidays are ruined because of this. I better give me extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? Saw you on TV. You're from the 17th precinct, aren't you? You're the one that survived. Also, you are tall. Holy shit, you are huge! What the fuck? I wonder if he's just out of proportion. Hey! You can't just come barging in here. You ain't getting no special treatment. Okay, fine, bye. I just run with my pistol out, bye. 308 centimeters reporting for duty. Seriously. Could have been a pro basketball player. I guess I wasn't quite done here. I like to think that Aya walked on foot the whole way and then she wasn't let in, so she walked all the way back to the station. Oh, hello. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father. So we fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Hey, Lorraine. That's the same name as the wife in Police Quest, or Police Knots. Not Police Quest. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has the time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Doors are hard. There we go. Time to go talk to the captain, who's not in here. Well, if you find another game like it, Yeti, let me know. Sir? You were looking for me? Yes. We're having a press conference now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. I see. Internet is no help, so, yeah. No, I know the feeling. I don't think those games exist, man. Like, when you told me, like, oh yeah, they made lots of these games, I'm like, I don't know. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect. So you'll let me do the talking, understood? Yes, sir. Okay then. Let's go meet the press. Sounds like pressing matters. Are you saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we currently speculate. How about accounts of the officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. This is complete bullshit. Also, my left eyeball seems to be kind of far on the left side of my head. I look kind of like a demon like this. Looks weird. Another question. Then how did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were a mutation. Oh yeah. Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Parse was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien? Yes. People, please. She's very tired and we're still investigating. That will be all for today. Oh, we're gonna lose our job. Oh yeah, I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. I hate my desk. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meet. You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes. Alright. That was very enlightening. Some Japanese scientist, I think. Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some Mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito? Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? I'd have heard something about that in school. I didn't. That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Oh, how convenient. Very interesting. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain the phone call, too. I'm glad this man had, like, the personal number for the chief of the police. Well, I guess he was put through, some kind of, like, operator. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya. Yeah, I don't know why co-op is such, like, a niche. It really shouldn't be. It makes every game better. Don't at me. You're still saying the same shit. Gotta talk to your back, Daniel. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. Okay, I'll have to go around because I decided to talk to your back. And God forbid you get out of the way. Let's hope there's a phone here. Oh, here it comes. What a case to have on Christmas, huh? What a case to have on Christmas, huh? Move over here. Now move over here. Nice. Time for Shadowrun again. Damn it, Daniel, you're driving too fast again. Also, this is a hell of a narrow road. Jesus Christ. We're going to the Museum of Natural History in Sweden. Dr. Hans Klump will be there. Hans Klump. Dr. Klump. What's his area of research? Oh, drop and give me 20. Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something. But it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. I have a PhD and be working in a museum. Is it? Really? We're going to the museum. Okay, we're here. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but it was years ago. Now he's my boss, just like in Police Knots. I'm surprised they're not, like, in China by now. At least Yusu's not driving this time. What do you mean? My driving skills are excellent. Why is there a white chocobo on the white... Wait, on the American Museum of Natural History? I'm confused. It's been a while since I visited the museum. The World of Dinosaurs! Dinosaur exhibit. Love these things when I was a kid. Police Quest flashbacks. No, I wasn't good at driving. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. Hey, snow moving sounds. Nice. Oh, sorry, I guess the statue is big. Question mark. Alright, don't worry, Daniel. I'll check the back. Damn. Alright, fine. Excuse me. Hey there, how you doing? Oh, doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Klump. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. I got a flashlight for some reason, and it's really huge. Did he do something? Nah, I just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. Shouldn't take long. Sounds of walking on the snow. Yeah, it's nice. Place is pretty creepy without any people. You'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. I'm gonna go hit someone with his flashlight like it's Doom 3. It's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever. Thanks. I'm gonna look for chests in your room. Oh, a phone. Perfect. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's just keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter. Notebook's on a counter. Thanks. Almost sound like Daniel there for a second. Alright. I'll go for a little bit longer. Swoosh. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough, unless you want to leave your number too. Gross. Just because of that, I'm gonna try looting everything, like this jukebox. Well, I'm about to head on out of here. Hope you two get the information you need. We're gonna beat up some demons with this giant flashlight. Hey, Aya! Over here. What, that way? Okay. You hiding any chests from me, game? You hiding any loots? That's one of those coin thingies, I think. Yes, coin thingy. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. And then Daniel died. Excuse me. Hello? Hey! Dr. Clamp! Your screen is kind of flashing there, Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp! I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What? This again? What is this? Ah, it was Dr. Clump. This man. I know him, I think. What's wrong? Are you okay, Aya? Yeah. Oh man, I hate when the refresh rate of the camera and that monitor don't play nice. Looks like he's got a virus. I'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free! Now, do you... That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. This is my third voice. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of like a parasite or something, huh? Could it be the parasite Eve? Nah, that's stupid. Parasite? It's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria create energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Wow. Our brain, for example. These voices are hurting my throat as usual. I need to get myself something warm to drink soon. Excuse me. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy of the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? That sounds like bullshit. This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustions from the last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need mitochondria to live. But in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. Mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body are needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. Same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, the energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, it also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It is no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Sounds like pseudoscience. Yeah, it's probably pseudoscience. Typical Squaresoft. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible! Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, forget it. He's streaming Minecraft. Let's just go. God damn it! Back to Shadowrun. I don't have a PhD in mitochondria, so smile and nod. Oh my god, you're driving so fast! Look at that! What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him! You have to slow down, Daniel. That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay, I'll be right there. Daniel, don't look away, Jesus. Ah yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We gotta get back to the station, Aya. We gotta get back to the future. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. Wait, you can go faster? Oh my god! New York City Police Department, 17th Precinct. That's Pete Demore. Yes, they're the same thing. We probably just drove ourselves, like, into the future. This is such chill music. The whole place is going nuts. I wonder what's happened. Sorry, I shouldn't hum it. Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. Folks. Very slowly walk up. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was cancelled. People are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. So, the concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine! They're at that concert! What? Daniel, we're not through yet. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. There you go. I swear it has 4 eyes, yeah. Daniel. Aya. Looks so weird. Watch his back. Yes, sir. Yeah, mod permit. Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but hey, mod permit. Very odd that they gave you another mod permit before you have a chance to use your first one. Daniel, wait! I gotta go downstairs real fast. No. Stop. But it's so, like, addicting. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer, or geezer. Smell you later, Red. I wish I could edit this in post and put in the rival music. Sorry, Aya. Didn't mean to make a scene. That goes for you, too. You can never be too careful with a gun. I do have a permit. Which gun? The only gun. Nice. Alright, just wait here. I think in a little bit here we'll take a small break so I can make a cup of tea and everyone can use the toilet and whatever. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Let the guns own you. Goodbye. TIL chat uses the toilet together during breaks. Terrifying. The same toilet. Oh, we got a CG. Dan, Jesus Christ, slow down. Dan! Oh my god, he is driving faster. What the hell does Melissa, Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn! That thing's got my boy involved. Just gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Even the helicopter camera don't know what the hell's going on. It's like a leak hoop. Ben! Daniel, stop! I gotta get my boy, rookie. Whoa. Whoa! You just got lucky. Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but... I'll get him out safe. I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright. I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. Aya! Ben's... Don't worry. I'll find him. I won't come back until I do. Oh, sorry I didn't find him. Alright, let's go. Hey, there's a phone down there now. Is that always there? Why did it put me so high up? I literally just hydrated. I'm actually out of hydration. But we can save here and make some tea, yeah. It's good for the throat, some tea and honey. And this music's pretty rad. So we'll just let this music sit here for a bit. I will be back in a few minutes. See you soon. Alright, I'm actually here. It's just the key is so goddamn hot. Letting it sit for a little while. Tea with honey. Alright. Since I'm back, we might as well continue while we wait for the tea to cool down. Am I equipped properly? Yes. I feel like I should check the trunk. I don't know. I just have a feeling. Oh. Well, what do you know? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, gotta go around the other way. Run faster, Aya. Is that up there the... Yeah, that's the entrance up there. Okay, so the camera shifted around. I see. Oh no. It's muffin time. That is a weird thing. Oh, there's two. Oh yeah? Well. I have quite the health. Glad I got this new gun. So it takes 3 shots to kill the big snake. This could totally be co-op. I'm telling you, man. Don't worry though, with basically with how D-Don's going, it's probably gonna be done by like the end of the year or something in a playable state. Who knows? Can't go down that way. Hiding any cool goodies from me? Which one of us would drive as Daniel though? Me, obviously. Duh. Oh, there's a chest here? I thought it was a door. I can't even see that thing. A P8 pistol. I've taken my kids to that zoo. Have you? You live in New York. Yeah, he has no driver's license. Of course he'll drive like a maniac. Look, just because I don't have a license doesn't mean I don't know how to drive. Give me a break. I'm just not legally allowed to drive, so I don't. Good excuse, useless. It's not an excuse! Ah! Take that, birds. Ow. Bird's powerful. Too far away. Okay. Level up. Oh boy, junk. Well, want to obtain junk? Sure, why not? Oh, we weren't attacked by killer birds. Well, clearly you haven't lived in Sweden long enough. I still remember when I was in high school and I had to go past the like local like mall center. Not through, but around it. And they had this like outdoor fountain. And during the spring, there would be a giant like raven's nest or something in it. And I swear, like every time I walked by, that raven was like, "Oh my god, human attack!" And it would swoop down and bite my my Stetson hat off my head. It's terrifying. I feel like the next question is gonna be like, useless, you wear Stetson hats? Yes. It's better to not have a license. Where did you learn? Where did you learn to drive? Where did you learn to drive? Oh god. I didn't. I did learn to drive. I just haven't taken my exams. I'm gonna try not to touch that corpse. Cool. Better in every way. Alright, fine. Eve was here, yeah. Shocking revelation. Let's see if this tea is drinkable yet. Hey Warpath, I played Police Quest. You don't want to be in the park during the day either. You just get mugged by a guy who had just a little bit more adrenaline than you. Yes, I am saving again. I'm glad you noticed. Also, I got a secret weapon. It's a chocolate wafer chocolate bar. Oh yeah. Let's eat candy bars with useless. It's really powerful, especially against hunger things. Better eat it right now. Mohawk Man and Keith's sole instance of usefulness? Yeah. Exactly. Let's eat useless? I think you need a comma in there somewhere. I think you need better eating habits, probably. But at least I eat salad and spaghetti and rice and potato, and I try to cook healthy. But I should probably not eat a candy bar right now. But I wanted it. You can't stop me from having my candy bar. Chocolate salad? What? Sounds like something that should be in Cooking with Jack. Cooking salad or chocolate salad. Cookie salad sounds even worse. A cookie chocolate salad. Let's go. Unhealthy 101. 15 ammo. The chocolate fondue is actually a thing, though. As a legit Midwest thing, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. But I'm surprised. Anyways, I thought it would go nice with my chocolate bar. Wait, I thought it would go nice with my tea. I thought my chocolate bar would go nice with my chocolate bar. It's logic, guys. Come on. Are these Rafflesia? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The enemies here are fucking terrifying. Whoa, God. Oh god, they're still alive. Ah! No, 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 don't die. Isn't it cooked salad just a stew? No, cookie salad. These enemies are kicking my butt. Not sure how you avoid their attacks. Uh-oh. Oh god. No, no, bad. Okay. There we go. Pieces. As for cooked vegetables, like stir-fried vegetables, I love it. Well, I gotta level up. Detox. Anyway, like I was saying, chocolate is the fruit of the Midwest. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's a chocolate kebab, chocolate Creoles, chocolate gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple chocolate, lemon chocolate, coconut chocolate, pepper chocolate, chocolate soup, chocolate stew, chocolate salad, chocolate and potatoes, chocolate burger, chocolate sandwich. That's about it. I see. I don't think I want to eat any of those things. You forgot, you forgot, what's the word? It's not, don't worry. I've known Yeti long enough. It's not a copy pasta. In fact, he's probably eaten it. He's probably made it every day in his life. Ow. You have a boomerang hand. What is that? Life is like a box of chocolates. Sure. Box of shrimp. Da. I'm gonna go with 2 shots. Oh damn, it was out of range. There we go. Oh, junk, my favorite. Pardon me while I sip my tea. Still very hot. It's good though. 700 meters, more like 7 feet. SM? What is that like? Oh, there you go. I was like, that's not how you spell centimeters. Sentient meters. Ooh. It sounds pretty. Let me in. Oh, damn it. Alright, so I guess we have to head to the east and try that door. Well, I don't know if it's the east, but we have to head this way. This rifle was made safer, so the barrel needs to be in touch to touch the target for it to be in range. Nice. Safer for who? The one you're firing at? Oh god. There we go. Now I'm gonna be SMRT here and use a healing thing when there's only one pretty weak enemy left. Oh god. Because my energy is refilling during combat, so seems like a good idea. Level up. I'm probably supposed to spend those bonus points somehow. There we go. I have a lot to spend. Wait. Oh! Okay, I see how it works. Interesting. Let's spend it on item capacity. I dare not speak its name a second time. Dark Lord Osha. Ooh. Not that it's real or anything, mind. I mean, it might be. Nothing interesting here, apparently. You know what I like about this for being a Square RPG? The encounter rate is very merciful. They're trying the other way first. OSHA can't hurt you here in Europe, right? They might. Don't utter their words, their names, whatever. Hey, chest. OSHA safety paratroopers overseas. Nice. OSHA deity. goodness. No, it's badness. Medicine 2. So I guess theoretically you could grind bonus points, but the encounter rate is too poor for me to even attempt grinding. By the way, Yeti, I played some Phantasy Star Universe recently. I don't know if I told you that. Played it the other day with Dan. Not Dan. Was it Dan? Did we play it? No, I played it with Troy. I don't know names very well. I played it with Troy. I have too many American friends. They really changed how that progression works. It's kind of nice. Increasing your skills, bullets, and spells, including your early levels up to like 40, it's much smoother than before. It's actually kind of nice. I feel like the syncing with enemies and players' position is also better now. It's also a better fast travel system as well. I need a key. Where do I get this key? So yeah, PSU was a good time. We got like 15 levels and we started level 33. We played for a few hours. Anywho. Well, have a nice night, Yeti. I'll probably see you on Monday? Question mark? I'll see you later either way. Take care. Have a good night. This is not a door. Monday, yeah. Okay. Have a good weekend. Bye. We'll miss you. We'll miss you. Bender Bending Rodriguez approves. What? That sounds racist. Oh yeah, Warpath, you probably don't know, but a bunch of my viewers actually come from Yeti's channel, and we're quite close friends. Unlike what it may look like in Dead Space 3. That's why I, well, that's why I talked the way I did. Anyways. Die, die, die. It's a Futurama reference, but I'm also Latino, so I'd be able to make that joke anyway. Double coverage! Nice. Just about all the only, like, Spanish I know is my fiance sometimes saying mucho gracias for some reason. She's adorable. Where the heck am I going for this key anyway? If you can't tell, a Japanese lady saying mucho gracias is probably the most adorable thing. Muchas gracias will get you far. Yeah, but I bet it will. It's always good being thankful. I'm gonna check this place again where I found the body and the saved spot. I get the feeling I missed something in here. I search you again? Let's see. There's gotta be something here, right? Game's a little finicky sometimes. Wish I could search over there, but there's a thing in the way. There we go! God damn it! Ah! And I thought I was being clever. Sad face. Frasm. Where are you hiding this key? Dang it, stop leaving the area. I just want to go up to the door. Oh, okay. This is also locked. Do I even have any keys? No, I just have junk. Broken item. My favorite. Oh, that didn't work. It's the same place she was hiding her badge. Which is where exactly? It looked like it was in her bra. Which is an interesting place to place her badge. What do I know? I get so disoriented with this. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Can I go down this way? No. Apparently I'm really bad at RPGs. Well, don't worry, we'll figure this out, I'm sure. One day. Hey, this looks new. Well, not really new, but... It's kind of hard to tell what you can and can't interact with in this world. Just like real life. Sometimes I go up to something, start pushing it, kind of fiddling around in front of it, hoping that it will, you know, do something. Was this not a door? Because it totally looks like a door. The old Carmen Sandiego game? Oh man. That's a stream for another day, I think. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I can't get that like deep voice. Wasn't she a thief? Start running against doors. I guess doors aren't doors. Yeah, I do that all the time. You know? Is there a key hidden here somewhere? It's really hard to tell because most of the triggers are very specific too. I'm gonna go around this whole statue. Just jam the button against it. Just pretend it's Doom, and every time I do this, all you hear is. Oh. An international mastermind thief. That sounds about right. But where in the world is she? You can't stop me, bird. Oh god. Ow. I gotta praise, I guess, marksmanship here. Shooting snakes with a gun and hitting them every time. My inventory is full of junk. Literally full of junk. What's the deal with that? I get the feeling they have a purpose at some point, but for right now, it does not. Go. What am I missing? That is also locked. I feel like I've been everywhere. No idea what I'm missing. I'll go back to Daniel. Daniel! It's like bullseyeing a Womp Rat and a T-16. But is it like bullseyeing a Wampa with a T-21? See what I did there? I'm a nerd. Star Wars. I like it. Nerd alert. Yeah, whatever, Jason, you gun geek. Heal 2, nice. That'll be useful. Just this one, please. Maybe you should spray and pray with an E11. Oh, there was a chest here too. Of course there was. I knew that. It's so obvious. Alright, I'm starting to get annoyed. Where the heck is this key? I thought it would be on the corpse, but apparently not. I run around this entire map now, opening all kinds of chests. I am thinking about opening up a guide to find this dang key. Actually, non-possumus, are you listening? That's a lot of snake. Ow. Ow. Rude. Let's try this new heal spell out. Nice. Snake incoming. Nice try, Snake. You really get a lot of whoa, it's a lot of medicine too. You really get a lot of experience in this game. I guess if you have few encounters, it's a good idea to have much experience. Much experience. As much as possible. Not a key inside this car or anything, is there? Alright, well, give me one moment. I'm gonna look this up because I don't want you guys to watch me run in circles for like 3 hours. Let's see here. I always feel defeated when I look up a guide because I really don't want to, but for the sake of saving you guys some time, I'll ruin my face again by looking it up. Lose face. My face. Lose face. Whatever. I'll lose my face. I'll rip it off. Let's see here. Day 2. There we go. Right. Wait, what? What? So you know where we found the P8 handgun? It's random, apparently. It's either a P8 or an M9. It's random. Okay, well, whatever. Monsters. Check the room carefully to find a drawer that contains the zoo key. So I guess I didn't search hard enough. In the room with the corpse. It's going to be in that police car. Let's treat it as a Nicolas Cage reference. Oof. Are you familiar with Police Knots Warpath? Because that's a good game. Has some inappropriate interactions with some of the women in the game, but it's a good game. Damn Hideo Kojima, am I right? Anyways, we head into Central Park Zoo. The zoo. I head over here. I heard of it, but never played it. Is it worth a playthrough? Yes. If you like the Japanese kind of style of text adventure, absolutely. Play the Saturn edition, though. I think that's the best one. And if you can't play that one, PlayStation's the next best thing. I think there's even one on PC. If you like Lethal Weapon, it's even better. If you like that game, I suggest you play Snatcher on the Sega CD, because that game is really good. Is this drawer? Yes, it's this drawer. There's the key! Hello! Grenade launcher! How do you do? Just hanging out, are we? It's worse in every way, but it has a cool upgrade thing. It's probably AoE as well. Yeah, it was next to the cabinet that you can open. God dang it. I want to see what that is over there. I guess I have to equip it. Add heat effect to bullets. Okay, I'll give it a go. I don't think it's very good, but it'd be fun. Might as well save. You know, I have my doubts. I should check that little, like, sink as well. Oh, you don't want to open this one? Okay, how about this one? No? Maybe another one here? Never know with this game. Alright, we're good. I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, we have a key. Hooray for us. Let's try that grenade launcher out. Monkey! Got pretty short range. Whoa. That's pretty cool, actually. Why didn't you shoot that one? Oh god. Away with you, monkey! It's like the shortest range grenade launcher I've ever seen. Pretty fun to use, though. Ow. Counter. Can I heal up a bit while there's only one enemy? Boomerang! How does that work? Like, detaches from his arm. It's weird. Well, it's a kind of satisfying weapon to use, I suppose. It's also quite ammo efficient. But when it comes to ammo, I feel like I have plenty. 178 bullets? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I want to add that heat effect, though. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, let's try this door. Do I have this key? Yes, that was a weird animation. Snick! Nice try, Snick. Now die. Hey, Nicky Funky. Yo, hope you're doing well. I'm quite okay, thanks. And you? I guess I'll have one of these medicines. I guess I'm fully healed. We're taking a short break from Sierra Games just for an interlude. I have way too much medicine one. Yikes. There we go. Doing well, thank you. I've never seen this game. It's PlayStation era Squaresoft RPG with horror elements. I guess it's kind of what you get if you take Resident Evil and turn it into an RPG and take out all the horror. I don't think I need any of these medicine ones anymore. Taking space. Ooh, useful. I'll hold on to that thing. I guess this was just a nice little bonus area. A bonus! I've been reading the dialogue in different voices though, so my throat is suffering. Which is why I got some hot tea. Although it's arguably not that hot anymore. I was gonna say at least I put a lot of honey in it, and it just made me think of Mario for the CDI. At least it's got lots of spaghetti! Ugh. Let's forget that ever happened and go this way. I'm sorry for everything. All the animals have escaped! Yeah. Yeah, they have. Wasn't there another locked door? I'm sorry, I gotta go look. So while I'm running over there, let me ask you viewers a question. Is there anyone here who's familiar with programming? Any kind of programming? Nothing there. Enemy! Snake! Don't you run out of range? Come back here. Only a bit of HTML for a website. A bit of SQL and old school HTML. Because I'm not a programmer. I've dabbled in such things, such as C++ and C. A little bit of SQL. But recently, I have been wanting to get into one of my dream projects, making some kind of a video game. And while I'm not devoting a whole lot of time to it at all, it's kind of fun to play around with. And I was thinking, I'm not using like C++ or anything. I'm not even using Unity or anything like an actual like game engine. I'm using an old like 1996 thing called Beyond, or Build Your Own NetDream. I'm using their Dreammaker software, which uses kind of like their own sort of scripting / coding language. I was wondering if anyone was familiar with the Dreammaker. It's a very obscure thing to ask about, I realize, but hey, who else am I gonna ask? People on the website? Pfft, that ain't gonna happen. That'd be too smart. Try some SQL and some HTML, old HTML, some old HTML back in the day, but I can't remember any of it. Oh, it's like me and French class. Oh god. Ah! Birds! The mortal enemy of man. Boomerangs and birds. Leave me alone, bird. Don't make me do it. Ow. Heal up real quick. Whoop. Ow. Boomerang birds are my greatest fear. Yeah, me too. as Dream Maker, but yeah. No familiarity indeed. I think most people haven't heard of it. It's like a very simple kind of programming tool, or game engine, we should say. I like it though. I played a Final Fantasy IV reimagining on Beyond, or Final Fantasy II if you prefer, if you're from the Americas. And it was great because it was multiplayer, right? So you would start in the town of Baron as a class of your choice, and it was just like playing Final Fantasy IV. Except people could join your party, and you could, you know, chat and go to battle together. And the game scales difficulty based on how many people were in your party. It was pretty sick. In fact, I played that a lot with a few friends of mine, and that game exists to this day. I probably have like hundreds of hours in it, and I have no shame saying that. But it made me wonder, like, can I create something like that? Because that would be awesome. And that's why I got into the Dream Maker programming language. It's pretty neat, honestly. But I'm such a beginner at using it. I can't really create anything yet. Oh, there's Eve. Hello, Eve. The holiday season brings joy to us all. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Arg. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host, as I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak mitochondria. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. I'm down for a text rogue light that spins out of control. It's not quite like that. It was literally like Final Fantasy IV. With a ton of classes and stuff. But anyways, cutscene. Things are happening. Gross. Blech. And that is one spicy meatball. I have to get backstage and stop her. Remember, you're supposed to stop her from murdering all these people? Fish and mailed. I saw stairs on the right side there, so let's exit through the back. How did the goop get behind here? Gross. There's me again. Hello, me. Wait. Wait, little me from the past. So I just saw the last hour or so of this movie. Was really curious about the game. This is awesome. Wait, this game has a movie? Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Stop! Why didn't I just shoot? He's already murdered a bunch of people. Coming to get you, Eve. Gotta say though, she has a sense of humor. Naming herself Eve on Christmas Eve. No, myself, come back. I imagine this makes a better movie plot than a game plot, though. I don't know. Maybe. Is her boyfriend in the opera just as pathetic in the movie as he is in the game? Whoa. Yeti, no! What happened to you? I have to put you down, Yeti. I'm sorry. save. The movie is based on the book. This is based on a book? I'm even more confused now. Am I getting anywhere? No, I don't think so. Wait, that's a chest. Medicine 2. Where do I go? Which the book is about a Japanese couple where the wife dies in a traffic accident and the husband tries to bring her back. Oh. So, not at all the plot of this game. I think. To be fair, we don't know what happened except Eve. Eve is evil. Eve-ill. It's in her name. I knew it. Am I missing something here? Oh, no, we're all fine. You came from the left. I need to investigate. Never go the way you're supposed to go. Take the long way around and find loot. Oh, come on. You gotta be hiding loot from me. You gotta tell me if you're hiding loot. Loot? Aha! We'll see if that pops up in the story somewhere. Hey, a tool. And it wasn't even named useless. Kinda wanna use that tool. On this thing. No, on this thing. We could take... Will it replace it, I wonder? I think it might replace it. It says add parameter values, but you never know. I'm gonna save state and see how that works. It'll be moved, so... No, it added onto it. Okay. I'm okay with that. That looks like progress to me. That's no good. Maybe I should stream Alone in the Dark at some point. This is quite a maze. Snake! Ah! All the damage. Ooh, chest. Me likey. Damn it. Bear and bird. What the? It's a lightning bear. They named it Thor. It's the god of thunder and rock and roll. Ow. Just the ammo, please. Alright, what's in this thing? Pockets to carry more items. Any good? It's not terrible. I'm gonna take that pocket from it later. Not gonna lie, I feel pretty dang lost. But I'm finding items, so who cares? If there was one mod I would make to this game, it would be the movement speed. It's a little slow. The scene where everyone's eyes bulged out a little bit ago was a little like the movie. I didn't know there was a book too. That's cool. I didn't know either. It's kind of rare, I think, that games like this are based off of books. Calling forth the mitochondria, yes. Is that what the kids call it these days? Back in my day, we just said we had to use the toilet. Put something down on paper. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I can't help myself. I think I got that chest already. Yeah, I remember. I'm really struggling to think of something to say when I'm doing these segments where I'm just running and nothing really is happening. Thank you for playing Parasite Eve. As usual, you've been a real pantlord. Oh man, I really wish I had AoE. God, help, birds. Not even God will help me now. Oh god, I'm stuck. No, birds. Oh. All right. Ow. That'll be the last mistake you ever make, Raven. Oh, God. But these don't look like mutated birds. These just are normal birds, I guess. They're after my blood. Just like real life. Ooh, that sounds super useful. Barrier. I don't want any of that junk. Alright, rather. Let's move on. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder why literally nobody else is here. Well, I guess because they all incinerated. Alright, fine. I shouldn't remind myself of these things. Oh yeah, everyone's dead. Uh-oh, lightning bear. Aha! I don't know how effective that is. Oh, very effective it seems like. You can't stop me. My mitochondria is amazing. Looks like I'm slowly losing health though. I might be poisoned. Oh yeah, there's a little poison icon in the bottom. There we go, all better. How long does this barrier last for? This is great. Looks like my energy stops regenerating though when it's on. You gotta be careful. That's why I'll use one of those medicines I keep picking up. Monkey. Ow. Surprised you could reach me that far. Come on, throw your thing at me. You know you want to. You fool! You know, the first time I played this, I remember having an ammo shortage. I have no idea how that happened, because right now I have 241 bullets. So I don't think I'm in any dire need or anything. I want to go up or do I want to stay down here? I think I want to go up. That looks like loot. Oh yeah, I would love to make a Final Fantasy like 4 or 6 style game in multiplayer. I would love to play it more, but making it could be fun. You guys hurt a lot, if I remember. I'm gonna play careful with you guys. Whoa, they have immense range. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit, rather. Flee! Damn. Oh, that didn't hurt too bad. Bang. Nice. Doesn't look like there was anything worthwhile here, though, so that was a bit of a waste of time. Whoops. My bad. Was there something in here then? Oh yeah, there's a couple of chests here. CR evade. Critical evasion by 1. Okay. Our inventory is full. Well, don't need this thing. Nice. I guess I should use those, but, like, I kinda don't want to. Save them for a rainy day, you know? Don't need all of these. Okay. Let's push onwards. Another fly in my room. Where are they coming from? There's such a huge amount of flies this fall. Like, it was really hard to just make dinner today because there were like 6 of them flying around the kitchen. I had to try and catch them and take them out individually. And now there's one up here. Joy. Oh man, a battle in the save room? Or save area? Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't get poisoned. Nice. Ow. Alright, let's save. I feel like we're probably approaching the end of this day. And I think by the time we do hit the end of this day, we'll call it for tonight. We'll see how long it takes. Anything in here? Nope. Yeah, this looks like a ball zone. Whoa. It's Dune! Are these just earthworms? I think they are. Whoa. Oh, I see. My energy is being hurt instead of my health bar. That's how barrier works. Interesting. That's why it doesn't regenerate. See, now it's gone. It's regenerating again. That's pretty cool. It's like a mana shield. Ow. Good thing, too. These attacks hurt a lot. Damn. Ow. I don't have the reaction times for that. Give it a second to get my PE recharged. I feel like it's recharging slower now. Whoop. Alright, we'll use an item. Go. Ow. You jerk. Ah, I had to reload. Good thing I got all that ammo, I guess. Ah, I can't avoid that. Alright, I'm doing good though, pretty much. Still okay. Well, maybe I'm not doing good, but I'm alive. Did you just get bigger? Dang it. I think it's gonna hit me. Yeah. There we go. That's a lot of experience. That is a lot of experience. Okay, almost 2 levels. And a lot of bonus points. I want all of that. Nice. Spend some bonus points. I kind of want that. That's a pretty significant speed increase, isn't it? Alternatively, I could level up my gun. Now I'll go with active time. I think that's useful. Then Useless realized he leveled up the wrong thing. Now his character is forever gimped and the game will be unbeatable. Hello, Eve. Really? Why did you leave the horse alone? I should have gone saved. Oh well. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear. Let's go for a ride. No. I'm going home. I'm taking my gun and going home. I don't think I've ever played this game this far, so this is quite interesting. Dumb Gene joke. I like dumb jokes. You're okay in my book. Alright. Horse, are you okay? Blink twice if you need help, horse. Hi, Eve. I just have to get on? Okay. Why are you doing this, Aya? Like, seriously. Just shoot her. Oh, good. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a lot of space to move around in. Okay, that timer's going... Ow! No, I got much faster now. Yikes. Oh! Ow! Oh god, that hurt a lot. Still more casual ride than with Daniel. True. Can you imagine that conversation? Like, hey Daniel, I was on a ride on a flaming horse carriage and it was much more relaxing than driving with you downtown. Just thought I'd let you know. Ow. Jeez, kicking my butt. Not sure if she identifies as a she anymore, but... Oh, come on. Ugh. What is this tiny area boss fight bullshit? I can't even avoid that. Come on. Oh. Okay, I'm about to die. Okay, I avoided it. Just one shot and she goes away. Now what? It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. I have a one-track mind, that's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? It's just about that one time you stole my Pokemon cards. Here, let me explain directly. Stop it! Don't touch me! You're gross! If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will... Stop! Poor horse. The true casualty. I don't think the horse would fling the carriage like that. But then again, it was on fire. Who knows? It actually sounds really good. Let's join forces with Eve. No! No, Yannick! Bad! Down, boy! Then again, humans are, you know... Are we clones? Are we sisters? What's going on? Daniel's like, Aya! What's taking you so fucking long? Sorry for the language. Aya! Answer me! Daddy! Hey, Ben's alright. Ben! Where'd you go? To the concert? I came here with Mom, but it was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the three of us could be together. Aw. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? Tell me, boy. Am I encroaching on your personal space, Ben? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. Lorraine. Daniel's always waiting. That's what you get for driving at 666 miles per hour. It's an oddly specific number. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Really? The police? Fortunately, most people are out in the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We'll stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Should we leave it to the army? We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. That's a bad argument. Any words from Aya? Damn it! Where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm going to go look for her. Bonk, 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 bonk. Should we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. What are you implying? Well, I lost my wife. Now where's that cool, sexy, blonde policewoman? Daddy! I'm gonna encroach on your personal space again, kid. Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know. But she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you? I will. Don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. His name is Ben, as she throws him in the pen and locks the gate. Phew, taking care of kids is easy. Can I show this boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. Don't bite the kid, okay? That would be bad. Aw. This is Shiva. Oh my god, he's such a cute little puppy. Hey, I think he likes ya. Hey, that tickles. Evacuate faster. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Everyone drives like Daniel in this place. Also, wow, that cab stopped at a dime. Did you see that? On a dime, rather. I'm surprised the driver didn't fly up through the windshield. Kinda wanna save and quit here, game. How many times am I gonna tell you? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on the street. Oh, it's him. Japanese man. I don't have a good Japanese accent, so I'll just read it normally. I told you, I've already contacted police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? Oh, God. No, I'm Japanese. Nanda nihonjin desu ka? Nice. Oh, what? You're Japanese? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Chotto dake ne. Dare desu ka? A little bit. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. Japanese, Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Wow. Wow. What a douche. Yeah, I hope you have some karma, like heart attack. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm hot. Help. My racism. It's come back to haunt me. I guess it's now or never. Doite kudasai! Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. And that's why, kids, racism is bad. You will burn to death if you try to be racist. It is the mitochondria's punishment. Huh? I do like that they had a little bit of Japanese in there. That was good. It was a nice touch. It was also properly spelled and everything. Well, in Romaji anyway. Where? Hospital? A surveillance camera? Oh, hey. This is great. Not creepy at all. Oh, you're finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Oh, I see. He found you. Hey, I'm Daniel. How you doing? Daniel. Hey, what's up? There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. And cops don't live, so they're ghosts. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? They turned into Jello? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared into Jello. Into cream soda. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted into slime and became one big mass. Then they started saying, "Make us whole," and it became Dead Space. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What? Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. Hey, here we are. We did it. It's a reference to the book. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve! The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. So this is a sequel then. Congratulations, guys. You get a sequel to the movie. Except it was made Way before the movie. Well, whatever. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She. The being who mutated from the liver cells couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. Thanks, I guess. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. Oh, I see where this is going. And Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl who gave birth to the ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to the lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. Fly over here, rather. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I thought that monster got a hold of you. I thought it was too late. When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's... Well, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster, like her. What? What are you saying, Aya? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Oh, shut up. You know that's not... Please, Daniel. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please, go away. Just stay away from me. Aya. Aya. Sorry. Please. The open fire barrel in the room is so ridiculous. Yes, it is. Why even have it? I mean, you have a TV. Why did you start a fire? Electricity is clearly working. Whatever. Yes, I understand your point. See, where's blah blah now that we actually have carbon monoxide poisoning? Hey! Where do you think you're going? Very slowly, I might add. I'm not gonna turn around and talk to you. There we go. Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. My wife just melted, so it's okay. You can love me. You're no monster. In fact, we have a bed here. You're my best partner. Ayabria. Sorry. Ayabri. I'll be by your side. Always, Aya. Yeah. Must be why they're all walking a little funny. Yeah, they're probably a little poisoned right now. Except Eve, she's got the detox spell. When I touched Eve, that feeling... Was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Wait, are you related? Day 3. Selection. And I think we'll call it here for tonight, guys, because it's been a few hours. It's almost midnight, and I think I want to have a little bit of time to myself, possibly call up the fiancé for a little while, and then get myself to bed. So, until then, friends. Anyways, that was Parasite Eve. I hope you enjoyed it. That was really neat. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let me put on some music so I can have my outro. Where is my music? Oh, where is my music? Ooh, let's do Sega CD. There we go. Snatcher. Nice. Thank you for the stream. Not a bad game. You're welcome, Yannick. Yeah, it's a game that I found by accident like 15 years ago or something, and I was like, oh, this is neat. I should play through this. Then I never played through it. So I thought, if we're gonna have a little bit of a break from the Sierra games, let's try something that's kind of obscure, but still kind of mainline, or mainstream, because it was made by Square, right? I think it was not quite as a cult hit as, say, Final Fantasy, but it's fairly well known. But still, I think it fits the obscure horror genre that I like to stream for you guys, so it works. It's very chill to watch, especially when I get lost, am I right? I still don't understand why Eve felt the need to light that horse on fire. Like, what was the purpose? Except for, like, drama. And not even drama, like, why? What? You could literally just have had your little fight in the park. But no, let's go for a ride, I guess. So weird. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. As a game, playing it, it's a bit slow. I really wish Aya would move faster. But other than that, it's pretty okay. The combat system is simplistic, but effective. The game is decently challenging. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. And since it's 6 days long, I guess we're just about at the halfway point. Halfway point, I should say, not halfway point. But we'll see. I'm gonna make a prediction that we got at least 2 streams left. About 3 hours a pop. The walking is slow, that's why cars go so fast. It's a weird universe where cars go fast, people go slow. It is Max Mad. But anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure to have you tonight. I had a good time. Next time, we'll continue with some more Parasite Eve. For now, I'm gonna take a break. Is there anything else to say? Not really. Can't think of anything. When Parasite Eve is done, we will either go on to the sequel, Parasite Eve 2, or we'll go back to some more Sierra adventure gaming. I just need to practice Police Quest 3 a little bit. Anyways, guys, until then, please be good to each other. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.